show you how to get this makeup look. This look is inspired by the leading lady in a short film called The Other Side of the Witching Hour, directed by Tavarna Caris Garvey. And Tavarna is one of my mutuals on like Tumblr and Instagram. So for the past, I would say year-ish, I've had the pleasure of seeing just the process of making her film on like my timeline. And you know, for a while it was just seeing a lot of behind the scenes shots and stills, and I was already excited because it looked very beautiful and it was like right up my alley and totally in line with her aesthetic, which if you're familiar with her aesthetic, then you know, like, it's really good. It's really good. But yeah, I finally had the chance to see her film when it was completed, and I was not at all disappointed. It was everything I imagined it would be, and then some. But yeah, so she asked me if I would do a recreation of the makeup in her film, and I, of course, was so excited and very honored that she would even ask me that. And the makeup, gorgeous, am I right? And also, the leading lady, Tasmin Leona, did her own makeup for the film, which I thought was pretty cool. But anyways, enough of me blabbering. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to get this look, and then you can hear me talk for another 2-3 minutes towards the end of the video because I talk too much. So I'm gonna start off with using my Benefit POREfessional primer all over my face and really concentrating that on my T-zone. I'm going to take my Rimmel London 25-hour lasting finish foundation in the color Soft Beige and a damp Real Techniques beauty blender, and I'm going to apply this all over my face to get a nice blank canvas to work on. Now I'm taking my BH Cosmetics concealer palette and I'm going for the lightest shade, and I'm going to just highlight a triangle shape underneath my eyes, kind of go around my smile lines and around my nose just to kind of lighten this look, since you're supposed to look a little pale, a little ill, a little bit like you haven't gotten any sleep in a long time. Now I'm going to take my Benefit POREfessional Agent Zero Shine Powder, and I'm just going to set my under eyes and around my nose and just a few little oily areas of my face. Now I'm going to go in with my Benefit 3D Brow Tones in the color 4, and I'm going to go ahead and define my eyebrows a little bit more, deepen the color a bit, just make them look really nice and manicured. With some foundation and a flat brush, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the top of my eyebrows with this. Now I'm going to take this Essence primer and just apply this all over my eyelid. Now going back in with that same brush and my concealer palette, I'm going to take the lightest shade and I'm going to go ahead and clean up the bottom half of my eyebrows just to make them look as manicured as possible, because I love a good brow. I'm going to take a little bit more of that loose powder and just set the eye area. So I'm going to take my Gwen Stefani Urban Decay palette and go in with the color Stark, which is a nice nudie color, and I'm going to work this into my crease and into the inner corner of my eye, sweeping this down towards my nose, the bridge of my nose that is, and I'm just making sure that everything is blended. This is going to be our first transition color, and it's just going to make everything look really nice. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Anaheim, and once again I'm working this into the crease with a blending brush, really working that into the inner corner. We're basically going to do the same format for all the colors used. You just want a nice gradient. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Punk, which is a deep burgundy brown, and I'm going to work this into the deepest part of my crease, once again just building up that intensity. Now I'm taking this Pixie eyeshadow, and it's a cool tone shimmery brown, and I'm going to pop that onto my eyelid. We're going to go back in with the same brush and the same palette, and this time I'm picking up the color Blackout and I'm working that into my crease. Start off with just a little bit of this color and slowly build it up, because you can accidentally apply it a little too much at once. Now I'm going to go in with this color called Skimp, which is a pretty champagne shimmer color, and we're going to apply that to our brow bone to really make them look more prominent, since the actress Tasmin had a really beautiful brow bone. Now I'm going to go in with Anaheim and a pencil brush, and I'm going to smudge that onto my bottom lash line. With that same brush, I am picking up the color Punk, and once again I am smudging that onto my bottom lash line. We are creating a gradient by using transition colors. I am taking a small shader brush and I'm going in with the color Skimp, and I'm applying that into my inner corners but focusing on the bottom part of my eye. I'm going to go in with a small smudge brush and I'm going to pick out Blackout, and I'm going to really focus that into my bottom lash line. Now we're going to apply some liquid eyeliner, and I'm taking my favorite NYC liquid eyeliner and I'm lining my top lash line in a double winged fashion. So we're going to create two tiny little wings and connect them a bit, and then we're going to create a third wing on the bottom lash line, and then I'm going to go ahead and create a little like flick in the inner corner of the eye. Next, I am taking my favorite mascara and I'm applying heaps of mascara to my top and bottom lashes, and I'm really focusing on applying a lot of mascara to my bottom lashes to make them look very long, full, and spidery. Next, I'm just going to add a really long, full, fluttery pair of eyelashes to my top lash line. I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skinfinish powder in the color A54 Medium Dark and a little kabuki brush, and I'm going to go ahead and contour the hollows of my cheeks a bit and a little bit down the sides of my nose. Next, I'm taking more of a cooler tone brown and I'm going to contour those same areas again. With a small powder brush, I'm just going to go in with a really cool toned highlighter and apply that to the tops of my cheekbones. I'm also going to apply a little bit on the end of my nose. I am taking this Kate Moss Rimmel lipstick in the color 14 and just applying that all over my lips like usual. You want to find a really cool toned nude lip color. I feel like that works best. Next, I'm going to go back in with that highlight and I'm going to apply some of this onto my lips just to add a little bit of shimmer and to also mattify it at the same time. Mandatory posing. Now we're going to amp this look up. I am taking some fake blood and I'm mixing that with a little bit of Hershey's chocolate syrup, because if it's good enough for Hitchcock, it's good enough for me. And I am mixing that together, and I'm going to go ahead and create a bit of a nosebleed with this. Of course, this is optional and you don't have to do this, but you know, it's a lot of fun to have blood dripping down your face. I'm a little dramatic, so you know, I enjoy that. And this is about the point where I realize I may have gone overboard with the fake blood. Oops. And this is it for the completed The Other Side of the Witching Hour look. I am really into this makeup. I think the eyes are really smoky and intense and really just stunning. And it fits very well with the entire film and the director's vision. Also, the actress, Tasmin Leona, did her own makeup for this film, and I think she did a wonderful job. So if you are watching this, kudos. I think you did great. Not that my opinion really matters, but it looked really beautiful. Um, but yeah, so fun look. I did a lot of research for this one. I watched the short countless times to try to make sure that I got as many details correct. And then I was like snooping around the official Facebook page looking at the colored stills because the film was directed in black and white, so I needed some references on how I can translate this look into real life. And yeah, I'm sorry if I'm being a little weird. I took a very long weekend. I went camping this weekend, and it took a toll on me. It was kind of wild. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. As always, I will leave a list of all the products used down below in the description box. I am also going to link you guys to the director's official page for her film, so that if you guys want any updates to see if the film is showing in your area, you can totally do that. I really recommend getting a chance to see it if you can. It's beautiful, beautiful. I loved it. And thank you so much, Tavarna, for sharing that with me, because it was nice. It was nice, and I really appreciated that. So thank you so much. I guess I will see you guys later. Bye.